So I'm Marlice van Vuuren and I'm with Uce Cindy Ao, and we're from Namibia and from a company called Uce. We preserve cultures, and with the cultures and landscape conservation, with planting trees in the desert and all of that, we try and mitigate human-animal conflict. But we've seen that the bigger picture is actually landscape conservation, and that eventually ends up in less conflict. So she's saying that she's learned so much that the brutality of a poach, I mean, she's never seen it, and we don't have it in Namibia that she's exposed to. And the fact that there's people that's dealing with it on a daily basis, and that animals are still alive while their horns were taken off, it's brutal, but she's learned that it actually is happening in the same continent, and that it can spill over to Namibia, and that we have to be interactive and proactive with it. Her perception is that for generations, they've lived with nature. They've lived in harmony with one another, in the veld, with food, with water. They've shared everything. And the problem is, if they could just teach us one thing, would be stop taking, share, and live in harmony with the animals. To constantly think out of the box. You don't need a degree to be logical, and sometimes we need to step down and not think a professor or a PhD, that we have to bring it down to grassroots, to the way they think as Bushmen people, that you can live in harmony, but we need to come up with solutions very quickly, and it's not always that far reached. You can just start on a base, very short, very close to you. But that would be my message: is stand up, let your voice be heard, and just do something. Stop sitting and waiting for everybody else to do something. Okay. So she's saying that, and from both of our sides, it's been an amazing journey and to be part of it. And the nice part is we've had sponsors, people from the Netherlands, that actually help them to be able to be here, both their flight tickets and everything. And yeah, we hope that we're going to take this message of urgency back to Namibia, because it's happening in our country also. We just have less people, so our conflict's a little bit, or our poaching is a little bit less. But we deal with the same situations in Africa, and it's everybody's responsibility to actually make a difference.